Every day, approximately 3.2 billion images are uploaded to the internet. 420,000 hours of video as well. Around 3 million blog posts and 8 billion video views on Facebook each day, and around 4 billion likes on Instagram. Some of you, I'm sure, have liked some today. This is the world we live in. This is the world we chose to live in. And sunsets, right? Our favorite. 7,400,000 sunsets in the last 1 year. Approximately 900 sunsets per hour, right? How many sunsets do we have to scroll through to find that, the perfect sunset we have all been looking for? Right? It's sometimes useful too, internet. Minimalism, these are all minimalistic photographs. But when we look all of them together, do we still have the same concept of minimalism anymore? Patterns and design, they help us to look for structure in chaos, right? Well, I don't know anymore. It's cognitive overload. Now that we are talking about cognitive overload, does this change our perception about a person? Because all of a sudden, significant amount of pictures have been shared on internet. Maybe it doesn't really change in this case, but there we go. We got to deal with it. The biggest phenomenon of this century, maybe, selfies. Right? How many selfies? I missed the slide. 12,700,000 selfies in the last 1 year. That is 1,700 selfies per hour. So what? People do what people do. I don't even like selfies. So we spend about 16.1 hours per week on internet. It means about 64.5 hours on internet per month. FaceTime with family, around 68. It's very close, just 4 hours. All this got me thinking about, I need to do something. I brought I have a 10-year-old, my son into this world. I got to do something about it. So now that we are talking about visual load, it's ironic that I wanted to add more visuals to the world. So I started working on this project called Consciousness. I take two unrelated images, bring them together, and try to create a third visual in the viewer's mind, a third narrative. It's not been an easy journey. It took me 4 years to make this project. It has around 20 pictures. Photography, I was taught that it's all about, a nice camera and lenses and light and all that. For me, photography is about seeing. The best camera you have, I was just telling someone, the best camera you have is the one in your hand. Doesn't matter what camera you have, fancy, $5,000, $10,000, it doesn't really matter. As Immanuel Kant once said, we don't see things as they are. We see things as we are. That saying changed my life. That saying changed the way I look at pictures. I want, with these kind of pictures, a little more conceptual, I want people to stop, sliding those Instagrams and all that, and look at pictures. If I stop talking now and have you look at any of these pictures for 20 seconds, it's going to feel like an eternity, believe me. 20 seconds. I'll stop. You guys made it. So, go to the museum, start looking at art, have social conversations, fail. The Pecha said there is no theme this time, but failure is the theme, I believe. And I myself, I consider a big, failure, and I've learned a lot through that. And this is an example. As I said, I wanted to do this for my son. I want these kind of pictures to go into schools, probably go to a prison and show these. Probably, put them up in a park where everyone can see, not just in a nice gallery, Because these are the kind of pictures I believe that they start conversations, they start dialogues. They make you question these images. They make you question the photographer. They make you question everything that you see and learn from it. Because from picture to picture, you will contradict yourself. That's how we learn, right? So that's what I'm trying to do here. My wife, she couldn't be here. She said, you left us for 3.5 years to make this piece of... And you want me to be here and then clap? I'm not going to do it. And I'm glad she didn't make it today. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said this on stage. I mean, the editors can just eliminate this part. Make something in Edmonton, right? I'm only 2 months old to Edmonton and Canada. I want to make myself in Edmonton. Thank you.